And now, ladies and gentlemen, we return with the fourth and potentially final episode here in our ELTHARION the Grim campaign. So let's go ahead and take a look at what that thick paunch has been up to. So up in the north, Grom the Paunch has reemerged. You can see here he actually has a full stack, which is very interesting because in the last episode we went to the west. I think it was right over in this region. Yes, we did go to the Death's Head monoliths. And Grom the Paunch and the Broken Axe had their last base there. We took it out, and it said the faction had been defeated. But nonetheless, a couple turns later, Grom the Paunch emerges right in the mountain ranges here. He underways, and pretty much is right in my territory with a big army. Not really sure how that happened, but nonetheless, I'm not going to ask questions. Let's go ahead and actually take a look. So we're not at war with them at the moment, but we can see Broken Axe. Yeah, so they have no settlement. So maybe Grom the Paunch just kind of cheated the system. Gork and Mork perhaps with him. And yeah, he's just been raiding. So ELTHARION has been kind of beelining back here in March Stance. I was going to take ELTHARION all the way over to the west to do the Spectazuma quest, but in this case, ELTHARION the Grim is going to be coming up here to deal with the Paunch. I want to get that attribute for defeating him and actually see what it is. Could be something like really powerful, like regeneration perhaps, since Grom himself does regenerate. Who knows? So, we're here. This territory is being raided. Up in the north, we do have our Galbaraz territory, which is pretty well upgraded. We did, of course, get the Lion Tech and White Lions, all sorts of good stuff. Mainly for the quest battle, but nonetheless, it looks really cool. We also have Azuma. He has his really powerful mage here, and he's going to be going down to Sartosa. So we'll probably sail him down to actually take out Yvresse. I do want to capture a Vampire Coast character, and then from there, I can give my entire army extra powder for the final battle, which I think will be very strong. So basically, we'll have a Greenskin character, and we'll have a High Elf character for the final battle, which will give us WA plus extra powder for our entire Mistwalker army. My apologies, I know I've been calling them Miststalkers the entire campaign, but it's okay, it sounds cool anyways. We have two Handmaidens heading down. Handmaidens are going to be joining up with the main force here. Pretty cool characters. That's pretty much it. TOR Yvresse. We're getting our next tier of the Mage's Tower. And that's pretty much everything that's going on. No real diplomacy we can do right now. So for now, we're going to pass the turn and hunt down this filthy, chubby Paunch. All right, we're back in business. They continue to raid us here. Damn trolls. And you know, I think I'm actually just going to keep using this noble to secure influence here. See if we can get it. Do we get it? All right. Critical failure. What? Oh no. A critical failure. It's okay. Well, that is what it is. So now we're going to head back up. We can get to the Lost Plateau. My concern is that Grom might actually come in March Dance and fight us there, but what do we have at the plateau? Okay, we have a good garrison. So even if the Paunch did come there and we were in March Dance, I think we still would win it. So we're going to come to the Lost Plateau so we can potentially catch him the next turn. We'll, of course, get replenishment. We have a garrison here, which is pretty strong with healthy units, so not really too concerned about this very aggressive play. So there we are. We should more or less be healed up to full health before the next turn. So up in the north, let's go ahead and recruit a noble here. We do, of course, have the noble recruitment infrastructure. Although, actually, yeah, he's still injured, so I guess he'll be back in a couple turns. Yeah, and I think we're at our capacity for mages, for handmaidens, for pretty much everything, which is fine. I wanted to get a noble in this army, but that's okay. So Yvresse has left. We could go to Sartosa. Let's go full speed ahead over here. Yeah, we got to watch out for pirates and whatnot, but feeling pretty confident. High elves would, of course, be arrogant and just move in anyway, so... Lilia's Blessing is not bad. We have Searing Doom, which is pretty much the main ability here that we're really looking for. So we'll just get the Gehenna's Golden Hounds for now, and get some nice AoE abilities. Get the Handmaidens coming down here. They're both going to join that army. I could use the Handmaidens to actually stimulate growth in our main region to try and get TOR Yvresse leveled up faster, which might not be a bad idea. We get the Promenade, and that's pretty much it. Our economy is a little bit strapped because, of course, we've been taking these very aggressive plays here, but yeah, I think we should be fine. So down to the south, the Paunch preparing to do battle with ELTHARION the Grim. That should actually be a pretty fun fight. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all we need to do there. We do have, ooh, look at this, income from entertainment buildings. Yes, we shall do this. Extravagant murals. It's interesting because a lot of the high elf tech, as I've said in previous episodes, isn't super useful in this campaign because it doesn't affect the Mistwalker units, but it's all good. All right, so I think we're good for the turn. Any diplomacy, let's go ahead and check. I suppose it's been a while. It's been a while since I could. We have trade agreements with most of the people who don't hate us. Well, yeah, we could trade with the Tomb Kings here, potentially. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then, can we get trade with anyone else? Let's see here. Who else does not loathe us? Camry. That'd actually be pretty nice. Take it. Yes! That's actually going to give us a huge boon to our economy. Two big trading partners, and also a pretty good line of sight over this region, so we can kind of gauge what's going on. And all is well in the realm. See you guys in the next turn. The Paunch, he's got it coming. So let's go ahead and get this noble leveled up as well. Knowledge of High Elf Affairs certainly isn't bad. The Great Eagle, yeah, we want these mounts. They're both pretty good. This one gives us income from trade, which is pretty good. Obviously, there's no Empire Bretonians, and we don't really care much for the lizards right now, so we're going to do that. Very good. Our income is coming back up slowly but surely. We could reach the Paunch just about. I want to get like right next to the Paunch so he can't doesn't have enough movement to flee, because if he flees, he might be able to get out of my range. So I'm actually going to go to Mount Arachnos here. We're just going to kind of, use the last of our healing to heal up our Silver and Guard and our Faith Bearers. And then from there, next turn, we should be able to squash the Paunch, as long as he keeps raiding there, which I hope he does. So up north, Sartosa calls. Aranessa certainly going to get aggressive. And it looks like, okay, so we have a defender here. I could take Sartosa right now.
Your orders are reasonable.
I think I want to wait for the Handmaidens, so we'll do that. So we're going to get them both down here, because I'd like to level them up. And we'll simply replace a couple Spearmen with Handmaidens, which should be fine. They're really good. AP missile shots against like crabs and Morn goals and things like that. Certainly not useless. All right, any upgrades here? Any infrastructure that needs to be kind of buffed up? We'll get the Plaza to help with our public order in this region, because it's very, very shaky. Up north, we do have some public order issues. That's okay. It's quite a cushion until something bad happens. And I think we're all good. So we do have Azuma. So currently Azuma is just going to kind of move a little bit closer. He could like land on the shores, but we're going to start taking some attrition. So we're just going to hang out right here. And Sartosa will be ours. We'll take that out. It'll give us some nice money. And more importantly, we capture a Vampirco's character. We wait a couple turns. Although, if I could find Aranessa, that'd be so much better. What we could actually do, too, is attack and like not take the settlement. We could just capture the character, because if we defeat Sartosa completely, we lose the prisoner, which pretty much defeats the entire purpose. We'll play it by ear. All right, guys, that's the turn. We see Grom's army. It is the Troll Toll Force. And we'll see you guys in the next turn. So Grom the Paunch making a fatal mistake, deciding to stay here, which is not going to go well for him. So we're certainly going to declare war on this big old troll goblin beast here.
Leave none alive.
Yeah, we got the Garrison as well, which is cool. So we could give him AI control, which is something, but I think we're okay. So, the thing is, we'll capture the Paunch just for the humor of it, but since he's the only thing left in his faction, I don't think it's going to matter. Anyways, it's too bad, too, because we could get the Wa on all of our Faith Bearer units, which would be incredibly strong. Anyways, guys, we'll load into the battle, and we'll see you in just a moment. So as far as the map goes, this is the absolute worst map the Greenskins can get. Granted, they started pretty close here, but basically, they have to fight in a choke, which is just straight punishment for them. But we'll get our Faith Bearers up. They're just super juiced. We'll get our Archers behind. And again, we have the Archers that have like the insane range as well of 215. Get you guys going. Do these guys have Vanguard deployment? The Skyhawks, they do actually. So we can like pull them forward if we want to, but I don't know if we really need to. Noble and Henry Cavill can be here on foot. Archers back here can be imbuing fire weakness. I could probably like abuse this so I don't like lose anything. I don't know if we need to be that kind of gamey though. 4 and 5. All right, everything looks good to me. Let's go ahead and gamble. Wins the match pretty bad there. Eltharion's getting nice and juiced. Start deployment and start battle. So we'll see if they want to advance. I'm not going to shoot at them. Yeah, okay, they're going to advance out of the valley, so we can go ahead and start pressing. We'll get the lines working around the flank here, and the Garrison troops. We can send up the Spearmen first, actually. I don't know if they're going to get there in time. Put some Archers over here on the weak side, and the Reavers can go there as well. So yeah, this will be an interesting opportunity to skirmish with these guys. They only have 100 range, so the Goblin Archers should be able to actually get in range and return fire, but we'll see. So we'll move up and over the hill. We have the Lions coming in, we have Eltharion, and let's get the Big Bird going on top of that. And we do have the piercing shots with these units, so we'll see if we can get some decent fire here. Let's go ahead and check. Okay. Doesn't seem to be going too hot. See what kind of damage it does to those goblins. Yeah, I think these are some of the weaker Mistalker units, but anyways, we're about in range now, so we can get our Archers and start roasting the Stone Trolls. Stone Trolls do, of course, have really good missile resist, so they're certainly not, easy to bring down, but, just wait a fire will eventually get them. All right, so the Trolls getting wrecked pretty hard. Reavers doing their thing, and basically we're just going to use the War Lines to chase those guys off. Some of the Trolls are pushing in pretty aggressively, so we'll get Eltharion the Grim to kind of intercept those guys. You guys go here, you guys go here, and you guys can shoot here as well. Reaver Cab, pull back. The Lions are just kind of waiting in the shadows, and we'll come and drop a Vortex right here. Henry Cavill and the Noble can go after Grom the Paunch, and you can go ahead and drop a Vortex right in the middle of that Goblin Horde. Very good. All right, so everything's going to code, more or less. We've got the War Lions. They can just intercept these Stone Trolls. Should be able to do some good work there. And all the Archers are shooting quite happily indeed. Let's move the Spears over here. These Reavers need to kind of pull back a little bit. And the Howl Spearmen, where are you guys? You guys need to go fight these Trolls if you can. Get the Faith Bearers intercepting there too. All right, so the Lions have been able to break up those guys. Lions are certainly very, very angry units here. Being charged in the back, Grom the Paunch is actually doing some good damage. I think the Paunch needs to pay the Troll Toll now. Go ahead and use Apotheosis. Oh, wrong button. It's okay. I still have healing on Henry Cavill. Use the Potion of Toughness to make sure he's all good. Lions are coming back to intercept. Trolls in the flank. Been completely broken. And now we can start going here. Let's get the Phoenix diving in. Should have been a little bit more aggressive with the Phoenix. And the Trolls are here. So the Paunch is here. I think we might actually go for the Imprison on the Paunch now. It's a little bit early, but I think we have the burst damage here to do it. So we'll Spirit Leech him as well and see if we can burn down the Paunch. Come on, capture the paunch. And these are sentinels. They're pretty good at melee combat. That's the thing about a lot of the mist units is they're really, really strong in combat. All right, so we're able to break that position here. These archers can come back to the front line. Mistwalkers are engaged. The Wa is active, and the paunch has indeed fallen. I will make it so they don't lose any more units up here in the front. Use Apotheosis on them. And the bird can go make sure those trolls don't return. War lines can chase here. We'll get some war lines coming over here. Actually, go jump into these goblins here. And these guys can move up on the flank here. Very good. These trolls, the stone trolls are hitting really damn hard, though. I'm pretty impressed with them. Drop an Earthblood right there to heal those guys up. Spearmen moving up. Archers can shoot you guys. Let's get all you archers shooting this other group here to make sure that we can start saturating the fire across the board. And now we basically just have to polish off a couple dudes. Yep, the lines chasing them off pretty successfully. I actually like having a couple war lines. I know it's oftentimes more optimal to just have like a massive doom stack of units, but kind of a fun thing. Earthblood's on cooldown, so before the battle is said and done, we'll do a little bit of healing. The paunch is now our prisoner, but not for long. I mean, if ELTHARION captured the paunch, let's be real, he would not let him live, that's for sure. So we're going to do some healing, and we'll see you guys on the campaign map in just a moment. And now we're back in business. You can see the paunch is certainly taking quite a beating here. His trolls, pretty hard countered by the archers, but granted, it was we just had a much better army quality. I mean, I think even if they had like 2 rogue idols, we still would have won that. We can focus them down very quickly. And the trolls do okay against the Faithbearer units, against the sword units. All right, so casualty replan is something we can do. Just take the money, screw it. So now we hunt down the paunch. We do have him as a prisoner. Oh, man. All right. Do we interrogate him? Like, part of me doesn't want to finish these guys off. Get in my belly. Oh, my God. He's like the Austin Powers character. We do have a gold mine to level up here. Pretty much something you always want to do ASAP. And ELTHARION himself didn't level up. But yes, Henry Cavill is now immortal. No longer shall he worry about death. The manor, we can also upgrade. Oh, man, I really don't want to take them out. But if I don't, they're going to go like troll my territories. I could probably get a peace treaty, but he's just going to keep raiding. Man, it's a shame too. I could like initiate the final battle next turn. So we have the Wa. You know, this could actually time out pretty well. If I initiate the final battle, though, I'm not going to get the final tier Miststalker units or Mistwalker. We currently have a fair amount of turns before we get to the final growth threshold. So we won't get the Knights of Torgaval. But do we really need them? You know, that actually might be something. We keep Grom the Paunch. But these guys are going to raid, and maybe they'll just run too. I mean, they're taking heavy attrition also. Okay, let's go up north and decide what to do with the Vampire Coast. So he's here. We have the Handmaids who can join the army. So we'll cut a couple Spearmen. You guys have served well. Go ahead and get an army, give us some troop replenishment. They have some really powerful buffs too, especially for your ranged units. Yeah, we can't quite reach Sartosa now, I don't think.
Command me.
Can we? We might actually be able to. Sack value 17,000, geez, goodness gracious. That's actually, I think, a good plan. So we take Sartosa, we capture one of its characters. Yes, we could probably capture the Gunnery White. And then from there, we can go fight the final battle with the extra powder buff. We should more or less be healed up. What is our global recruitment situation right now? It will take 2 turns, yeah. That's too bad. The damn Faithbearer units aren't going to be quite ready. But, I mean, I think even with suboptimal strength, we should be able to win the final battle. We could do Invocation of Vol. Yeah, it does help with siege battles and stuff. We could do this. Screw it. Recruitment cost for a bunch of units, armor, yeah. I guess the main thing is the Vol's Anvil and the powerful magical item. So we'll perform it. Screw it. We're about to do a siege battle. Alright, so the rite has been performed. The dilemma should appear here in a moment. Enchanted Spyglass for 10% base missile damage. This one gives us fire resist. The Winged Staff seems decent. Direct damage. And the Helm of Cain. Ooh, look at that. That's actually pretty good. Unbreakable also. Yeah, let's take the Helm of Cain. Alright, very good. So the Helm of Cain we're going to put on someone in this army, so we can make our Noble unbreakable. It's too bad he doesn't have his mount yet. He's so damn close, too. Crafted, yes. Any hand weapons? Yes, very good. Can make sure they're all geared out. Public order in the local province. I like this plan. We'll keep Grom the Paunch prisoner. And we'll get a Sartos an extra powder prisoner now. There we go. So, we'll definitely fight this battle. We should be able to win it fairly easily. Granted, siege battles are a little bit annoying, but we do have Vol's Anvil. So we'll see you guys in the battle. in a quick moment. And here we are. Let's go ahead and get these guys all set up. Certainly going to kind of work this edge of the battlefield. Use our archers to kind of pound them down. Get pretty good ammo. We don't have the extra powder yet. I should have interrogated Grom to get the wall on the Athol Tamara Faith Bearers, but yeah, it's okay. We'll have it for the final battle. Don't you guys worry. The Skyhawks can do a little bit of Vanguard deployment, but not too much. They could just go here, I guess.
Yes.
Get the sisters back here. I want to make sure I'm out of range of the second tower, so we're probably going to have to like really kind of bunch up here a little bit, which is fine. We have our two handmaidens here. We have the prince here, who's going to be on foot still, I think, and the mage of fire. I think this is the incendiary mage. We look at the stats. 584. So cool. I know it's kind of jankety, but I really like that. We have the Faith Bearer units in the back here. And the Scions of Mathlon can get ready to move up as well. Alright, start deployment, start battle. So we'll go ahead and get our whole formation here. We'll go ahead and lock it for now. Move up like so. Should be able to pound those guys off the walls. And yeah, we're currently in range for that second tower, so we just want to minimize the amount of damage we'll take. Yes, we do have the Val's Anvil, so we can destroy the wall here, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go ahead and just pop it right here. That'll create an opening for us. It's a pretty cool ability. Let's see what it looks like. Ha-boom! Oh, look at that. And they all fell off the wall, too. That's really cool. All right, so these missile units would like to get up on the walls. We could actually send handmaidens over here. And now we should be able to shoot in through this gap here. And it looks like they've abandoned the wall. No, they still have some dudes up there. Let's get our Faith Bearers. They can basically go and fight up on the walls. And now let's get our Sisters of Avalon, who do, of course, do magic damage. Get them in position. Standard archers can start to shoot over here. Get a couple of you guys on those guys, and a couple on the handgunners up there. We have the Storm Riders, too, with this army. Handmaidens are going to try and, like, bait people out, too. We'll see what we can do. Alright, so Scions of Mathlon, let's pull you guys up. The Faith Bearers can climb this tower here. Okay, it looks like it's abandoned now, so we don't even need to worry about climbing it. Currently getting some decent pot shots at them. Handmaidens, can you guys shoot in at the Crabos? Do they have line of sight here? They do. Okay, they're actually shooting over. Let's scoot over a little bit more. Get the Sisters of Avalon right here. Start shooting at the big old Crabos. Yeah, we're getting some decent firepower on the walls. As a matter of fact, we can pull some Faith Bearers over to climb these walls. What do they have? Yeah, handguns up there? That's fine. Sisters of Avalon, let's shoot at the crabs. That's some damage that's coming in right there. That is going to melt those guys really quickly. Another Faith Bearers right here. Good. So far, so good. Okay, it looks like a wind spell. It's not going to be that devastating. Yeah, no problem. So we're getting up the walls here. Those crabs are getting taken out by the Sisters of Avalon. We have some magic damage, too, in the form of our caster. Does she do magic damage in melee? Does not look like it. Okay. Alright, let's get up the wall, cut down those handgun mobs if we can. The crabs are getting melted by the sisters back there. And we need to get some archers to actually melt the deck gunners. Those guys are going to do some damage to us. Banshees are manning the walls. Handmaidens shooting quite happily. We're just going to save our bombardments and things like that for, yeah, Banshees are fine. You can hit them up there on the walls. We have Val's Anvil, so we could use it on any number of places, but I think we'll just kind of hang tight. Yeah, metal magic certainly not terrible. And some of the handmaidens are taking a little bit of burst, but that's okay. Shooting here. Faith Bearers are now up on the walls. We should be able to capture the walls from them. And yeah, I think we're all set. A couple loose archer units we can move in. We can get the Skyhawks and kind of maybe start skirmishing in the city with them. And the handmaidens of the Everqueen. Let's move them up a little bit, see if we can start shooting those guys in the back. And yeah, we still have a pretty good melee force. Is that tower going to be ours, though? And you can see the depth guard here are actually coming after our guys. Shoot those rotting Prometheans if we can. Let's get the prince and the princess in here. And we can actually move some of the Faith Bearer units in. That's fine. We have a nice little opening here. Should be able to overwhelm them. I think those are the depth guard with polearms up there. Okay, the tower should be ours soon. Sisters of Avalon. We need you ladies to start shooting at the rotting Prometheans here. The Faith Bearer units. Yeah, we need you guys to go ahead and fight this fight. And we'll use a bombardment here. Should be good. We have another Val's Anvil. I'm tempted to just kind of blow up this wall so I can get more troops in. Is this tower shut down? It is. It is now controlled by Yvresse. Father and Seaguard, what do you guys want to do? Let's set you guys up like this to get a better arc of fire. Good. Now we're in combat. Faith Bearer units. We have our mage, who of course has the Incendiary trait, so she's pretty powerful. Sisters of Avalon are just wrecking the Crabos. I think everything's pretty secure here in this battle. What do they have in the back of the city? Oh no, the bloated corpse is coming! The hero Gotham needs. technically I'm playing the Batman faction. Alright, so we have another bombardment here. We can go ahead and drop. What's really cool about Searing Doom is you can actually drop it on walls, which is very, very strong. So we'll push in on those Depth Guard there. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and get set up here. Get the Skyhawk units and have them start shooting at the Bloaty Boy here. What do you have over here? Some Deck Gunners? Ooh, look at those guys, causing problems. Sisters of Avalon, let's move them into the city. And Lothern Sea Guard can basically just keep hammering the position up here in the walls. You shoot those Depth Guard. Should be fine. Very good. Alright, so we got the ROR missile units here. They actually have pretty damn good combat stats in melee, too. It might be more prudent to send them in. Can they fire while moving? Doesn't look like it. I think they'll kill them faster in melee. Handmaidens of the Ever Queen. Let's go snipe some bloats. The Morngulls emerge from the shadows. Just in time for the Sisters of Avalon to give them just the dirty here. Let's go. Let's unleash hell. Get the Prince intercepting. Get the Faith Bearers intercepting as well. And the Handmaidens, of course, have anti-large and melee. Let's get them in combat. Alright, very good. Morngulls should go down pretty quick here. We have our Skyhawks. Sounds like an NFL football team or something. Getting in there and doing some work. We have another bombardment here, so let's pop the Golden Hounds of Gehenna back there on those units. Sisters of Avalon, let's kind of keep pulling them through if we can. You know, I'm actually pretty impressed with the metal magic. It seems like it does quite a bit of damage. So all the units on the walls are taken out here. We can start shooting over if we can get an arc of fire. It's going to be a little bit tricky. Nonetheless, we took Sartosa. I mean, you could be even gamier and take even less damage, but I don't think we really need to. We're going to capture that Gunnery White back there before all is said and done. And it actually should be relatively easy to capture a Gunnery White, simply because it's going to crumble to its own demise, which means if we just net it while it's crumbling down, should be enough. But again, we have to be pretty on top of that. Yeah, let's get you in there. Oh. I saw like some hard crumbling here. So I just got to watch this. Okay. Let's see if this works, actually. He's crumbling due to army losses. This is all we need to focus on here. We have Sister shooting. Crumbling, come on. Okay, we got you. We got you. Yes, I think we got him. What, did he just like poof? The Gunnery White just exploded. All right, guys, we'll see you on the campaign map. All right, so Sartosa is all set here. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll sack 100%, which means we're going to take a turn of attrition, but it's okay. So, yeah, the Gunnery White, I guess, doesn't... Maybe... It says heroes, too, but I guess maybe not. So we'll take the green skin. We'll interrogate Grom the Punch. In that case, I probably would have just occupied Sartosa, to be honest. But it's okay. So our Prince is leveled up. Let's go ahead and get the... if he gets attacked right now, it could actually be a little bit precarious. He's going to go and just get the Sister of Avalon tech. I think that's going to be fine. Handmaiden is leveled up. Replenish troops. We'll get you to replenish troops as well. We could have just had a bunch of them, like I said, and spammed the growth. The Elias Blessing is really good.
Defender of the Ever Queen.
And we'll get Sartosa next turn. Yeah, we'll take it. 17,000 gold is like just too good to pass up. Even if it does cost me that army. We'll find out. So now we're going to chill out. Oh, man. Because I'm pretty sure Grom, this is all he has. And I do want that Wah for the final battle. Otherwise, there's like no greenskins in sight, you know? So he might just attack me too, which if he does, then there's not much we could do about it. All right, let's get the growth infrastructure going. We have the income, which is always nice. Military advancements. I don't think the campaign's going to go that long, but that's okay. Anything cool we want to get here? For the Great Eagle? Oh yeah, melee attack for our war lines. Let's get the shredding talons and claws as well. Back up to our main settlement. I believe our fancy building is done here, so we should have more recruitment slots for mages. A genius. Ah, yes. We have protective. We have resistant. We have a builder. We have a Luddite. We don't want those. It's kind of looking down the fancier trees here. Administrator, construction costs for buildings. I wonder if there's one that supplements growth. High magic, incendiary. I love the incendiary ones. Those are my favorite. Those ones are really, really fun. Research rate. That's pretty good. That's not bad, I guess. Although none of the stuff we're researching is terribly exciting, to be honest. We have an entrepreneur, tax rate, faction-wide, income from all buildings in local province. We will get a mighty entrepreneur. And they can just hang out here and buff our economy, which is very strong. So scouting and Searing Doom, whatever, it's fine. And good. So they're just going to kind of, you know, keep that economy going. And it looks like we're doing pretty good financially now. We'll just go take Sartosa next turn. Should be able to kind of tame the vampiric corruption down there. And ELTHARION is leveled up, so we definitely want to get dedicated to Ladriel to get the massive weapon strength buff on all of our troops. All right, guys, that's it for now. We're going to try and fight the final battle next turn with the WA active, and hopefully it'll work out. All right, guys, see you in just a second. All right, so we actually have a bit of a scrappy fight here. Yvresse has caught us, metaphorically speaking, with our pants down, but we should be fine. We haven't really suffered the attrition yet, it doesn't look like, so I'm more than confident in this battle. So, yeah, this will actually be okay, because we can capture Yvresse here. We'll get the extra powder. This actually works out great. Yeah, we'll capture her, we'll get the extra powder, and then we'll have extra powder plus WA for our final battle. All right, guys, see you on the battlefield in just a moment. All right, here we are in the battle, so let's go ahead and set up. The reinforcements are a little ways away. We don't have much of a front line, but a couple of Faith Bearers certainly doesn't hurt. And they have insane leadership, too. If you look at these guys, they're just really tough. Oh, and they have the WA! Yes, I'm sorry it took so long to show you guys that in this campaign. It's just like we keep like taking out the prisoners, you know, not, I guess, intentionally, but yeah, it is what it is. These skirmishers are kind of useful also. Starting to like them a little bit. You guys here, you guys here, and you guys here. Very good. The hero goon squad is going to run up too and try and like intercept. Handmaidens can get some pot shots. We'll get the incendiary mage up there. Looks good. All right, so let's get our characters in group 3. Start deployment, start battle. Let's go ahead and start skirmishing here. Our archer play here is really, really nasty. So let's lock that formation. Oh, why is it doing that to us? Huh, very strange. Okay. It's like, yeah, it's not working. Normally it shows like the whole formation there. Let's try resetting this. Okay, well they're shooting weird bombardments at us, so let's go ahead and tell everyone to halt. We'll get these guys going up. Oh, that's what it was, I think. Okay, let's fix this. Very good. Yeah, it's because I had one of these guys in the wrong group. So they're going to do some skirmishing here on the approach. We'll get the handmaidens coming in on group 4, and they can start. Yeah, these are just fellbats. That's all good. Let's move over here and see if we can get some pot shots on these guys. Sartosa Militia. We actually have the carronades here. Unfortunately, I don't have any mounts on these characters yet, so they're all like foot characters, but still not useless. Yeah, if we can get that carronade offline, that'd be really nice for like forcing them to us. Come on. Come on, Skyhawks. Take them out. We're going to take a little bit of powder in return. It seems like, yeah, they have really direct lines of sight. Okay, so yeah, they don't have like good arcs of fire. That's too bad. Let's go after the carronades with the handmaidens. We have some magic to support if need be. The vampire coast cometh in greater numbers. See if we can get to the low ground, maybe just kind of chip at some of the militia units here. Handmaiden, same problem. Yeah, we're having some line of sight issues here. Could drop some bombardments, but I don't think it's really worth it. There they go, now they're shooting. Still a little bit obstructed though. Alright, can we get you now? Get you guys shooting here. Handmaidens going deep as well. Do the handmaidens have any sort of magic? Yeah, they do actually have magical ammunition, it looks like. Good, so that's going to be really nice against banshees. Get the carronade, take it out. Finish off those sirens. Just a haggard missile attack coming in there. Oh, and it looks like we almost got the carronades down with a couple of volleys. Yeah, really nice punch on those units, I suppose. I mean, it's just a carronade crew, though, so it's not much to write home about. Alright, so the carronade is taken out. Should crumble down here. And start shooting these guys. Our archers can keep kind of squaring up to the main army. We'll tell them to walk right now. And how are we doing? Yeah, we're getting some damage. The piercing projectiles, 25 kills and 23. They seem really good against like blobs of infantry. To the bloaties. Is there any like big powerful things we want to shoot? Okay, let's kind of rotate away now. We can send the prince in, let him kind of eat up the blob too. Our troops have uncovered hidden foes. The mighty Morngul's approach. Those will be a good one to pick off too. And soon they will be in our archer kill box. It's going to be pretty nasty. Take him out. Bring him down. Archer is a little bit slow to get in position, but that's okay. You'll send in the incendiary caster to take them out. Prince can go absorb this. These guys can fall back. Archers can now start shooting. So we'll shoot at the Depth Guard. Depth Guard are going to be pretty nasty. What can we shoot? Gunnery mobs. We have a full health group of Depth Guard here, so that's going to be a pretty choice target for sure. Look at that. The Spearfisher's net getting in there, causing us problems. Archers, shoot you guys. Archers, everyone just start shooting. Just release the hounds. How's the prince doing? Is he still okay? Yeah. Yvresse is going to be able to outduel him though, so we got to be careful for that. He's not the beastiest of casters. Let's do a little bombardment right there. Get these guys going in here. The Skyhawks can kind of just hold this gap. And yeah, we're pulling back now. We'll pull back to some of our sword infantry. Very good. So we have a couple more bows. So we definitely want to take out the bloat as it does approach here. Take out these Sartosa militia. And then the Sisters of Avalon have pretty much melted those depth guard, which is fine. And we do have a bloat coming. So we'll let one of the sisters take out the bloat. Very good. So the casters are all fine. We'll kind of keep pulling these guys. We can have them go engage against those depth guard. The handmaidens, we can snipe out the gunnery white. We just have to make sure to save Yvresse for later so we can capture her. That's like pretty much the whole point of our play here. The hell is this? Some Morn coming back here? This is treason then. Alright, what choice targets do we have? I guess we have a Vampire Fleet Captain we can try and snipe out here. Depth Guard are going down. Yvresse just kind of doing her thing. We have a couple archers causing problems. Alright, let's send you guys over here. Send the handmaidens to go help finish off those Depth Guard. Alright, get our characters going in there. Do we have any bombardments we want to do? Probably. Do you back here, and then is there anywhere else? Yes, we could use Gannis's Golden Hounds over here. Looks good to me. Let's go ahead and reset the archer position. Make sure they have good arcs of fire because they're a little bit kind of blobbed up, and that does kind of hurt your efficiency. Check on our mages. Looks like she's actually taking a lot of damage. Yeah, it'd be a shame to lose that mage. So we'll pull the mage over here. Send the Skyhawks into melee to finish off the depth guard. Pull back the standard archers. And yeah, we just got to keep our eye on Yvresse. Yeah, it looks like we're sniping the vampire caster pretty good. So we're going to go after her now, but we got to be very careful. Oh, look at this. We have Grom's Wa also. Oh no. Oh no, not this. Not like this. Okay, we'll net her down. Oh god. Oh god. We used the double Wa on her guys. I totally forgot about it. Alright, we captured Yvresse. The mission accomplished. So wait, do these... Oh, they have Wa too. They have Groms. That's so funny. Alright guys, we'll see you on the campaign map. Alright, very good. Casualty replan might actually be good here.
They must die for order.
Let's go for order, yes. Sounds good to me. Now hopefully... Damn it! Why you gotta do this to me, man? Alright, we'll auto-resolve this. At least we'll have extra powder. That's the more important one. Take their replenishment. Yeah, so the broken axe is destroyed now, so unfortunately Grom the Paunch will no longer be my prisoner. Which makes sense, you know, he escapes for the final battle. Very dramatic stuff. So we have Yvresse, which is nice. So if we interrogate Yvresse, we get the extra powder, which we actually will use that in the final battle. Very good. Karakarud. We just have tons of dough now, so we'll upgrade Mount Arachnos. Do we have anything here we want to do? Not really. So, like, what we could do now, we can take the city, which we definitely need to do. Like, because they won't quite take a peace treaty, but we take the city. We could also leave and keep Yvresse prisoner. Like, we just march Chance back out to sea. I don't think we can quite get back out there.
Protector of Elfwan.
If we go hard march, yeah, like the attrition really sucks here.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
If we take the city, like this is all they have, I'm pretty sure. Let's go ahead and check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all they have.
I just need to know.
Yeah, damn. I really want to keep Yvresse for the final battle.
Your word.
Prince, we'll get the Bowmaster. Upgrade our sisters and our archer army, which again is what it's very much dependent on here. And stimulate growth, I guess, is okay. Yeah, not much else I really want there. We'll just get the combat stuff. Do we take the city? I mean, Sartosa's garrison should be non-existent now.
Dispatch me.
It might not be easy for auto-resolve, though. If we march back out here, is there any way we can go into encamp? Why is our movement range so bad? I guess we got like blocked or some sort of trolling was going on. Anyways, we'll decide in a minute. So TOR of Yvresse. Currently nothing to upgrade, nothing to build. Down here, oh, we actually have some upgrades, yeah, that's good. Upgrade the walls so we don't get trundled by perhaps some big old Grom boy. The Noble can get replenished troops tier 3, which is, of course is always very, very good. And ELTHARION the Grim could do some global recruitment, but I do want to fight the final battle soon. The only way I think we can actually beat the campaign is by getting our final settlement up to the max level. And we're not quite healed yet. Maybe we wait for the Faith Bearers to heal for a turn.
Where to? For order.
Let's feel it out. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, man. That garrison healed up like almost instantly.
A strong leader is needed.
Their armies are really poor, though, so we could just like try and march out to sea.
Fall back.
We could probably still win this, but it's not worth
My
it.
prowess is needed. Defender of the Ever Queen.
So we're going to march away. We're just going to march down here and try and escape.
Starting out.
I mean, one turn of attrition isn't going to end us. And if they chase with these two jankety armies, we're fine. And, you know, we have Aranessa captive, and so we don't have to worry about Aranessa herself, which is good. We have walls everywhere. I don't think Vampire Ghosts can threaten us. And this is a solution for keeping the extra powder. All right, I think we're all good for this turn, guys. The final battle approaches. No fancy R-Wars yet, unfortunately. I would really like to get level 30 to get that, but it's such a fast campaign. We could get Swordmasters, but I mean, look at their stats. 51, 40, 38 compared to 55, 51, 38. And, like, I don't know. They might be better than the Faith Bearers, probably are, but we have the Groms. Oh, do we still get to keep Grom's Wa on these guys? Oh, maybe we get to keep it, but probably just for this turn. So how damaged are we? I think we're okay. How's the Garrison? You know what? This is actually the time to fight it, I think, because we get the Wa on all of our units.
You must restore order.
And this is a Promenade. All right, guys. I think we're going to do it now while we have both of those interrogations, because the Grom one will probably disappear next turn.
Duty.
So we're going in. It's time for the final battle. We will see if the Paunch can stop us. Turn 53. It's pretty fun for sure. But yeah, I think we got this. I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous, but we'll see you guys on the battlefield in just a moment. So the final battle has been initiated. When his dander is sufficiently up and his vitriol is at its most vitriolic, Grom can be tempted to attack early. This is best only done where there's enough confidence in Yvresse's abilities to withstand an attack. Grom will now initiate the final battle. Now, is there any rights we can actually do? Hold on. Before we do all this. Invocation, yeah, 15 turns. Now, we're not waiting that long. Hell no. All right, guys, let's get in there and fight that final battle against the big old Paunch. Oh, man. All right, guys, we'll see you in the battle.
The Goblin King beats once more upon the gates of TOR Yvresse. The fate of all Asur now rests upon ELTHARION's solemn shoulders. Survive this green night, else Althorn shall know oblivion.
All right, so now we have to teleport to the battle. Wa no more, so we get terror when fighting greenskins. That's pretty good. We're going to move up here, and we're going to teleport. All right, this is it. We're not fully healed, but I think we'll be fine. And yeah, we could obviously fine-tune our army with a bunch of stuff, but I think we're good. So let's jump in and fight the Paunch. And here it is. You can see the Paunch. What is he coming with? Okay, he's got some Black Orcs. He's got some Goblins. He's got some Orc Boys, some Feral Wyverns. It's certainly a very strong army, but this is like what it's all about, you know, like the challenge of this. Oh, man, he's got 2 Rogue Idols, too. He's got Grom's Wa. He has Doom Diver Strike, and he also has his own Wa. And we have Summon the Sentinels. Okay. What does this do? It does not. Short, wide, expanding, tear-shaped attack. We have Envelop in the Mists. We have Oath of Replenishment. Oh, so it replenishes ammo. So with extra powder plus Wa, we should be fine. We have our Garrison as well. So, yeah, this is going to be fun. All right, guys, we'll see you in the battle. Hopefully we can win this. All right, guys, and now we're here with the battle. The final battle. The fate of the old world shall be decided here. So we don't get control over our AI forces. And also what's really cool about this battle, if you take a look, there's a lot of choke points up in the high city. So you can see here, if you do kind of get crushed in the walls, you can fall back and you actually have 3 pretty good chokes to hold in. Which, you know, I'm curious if it's better just to like do that. But I think I'm going to try and help out on the walls for a quick moment at least. Maybe try and bring down like a rogue idol on its approach or something. So we have our 2-foot characters here. We have the bird. So I think they're going to hang right here. And yeah, it looks like a couple siege towers here. So we'll get a couple of our skirmishers here. I don't want to take fights with like Black Orcs and things like that until I have to. These guys, of course, have pretty good range. So I'm going to be really safe with my elite archers. Put you guys back here as well. And we can put the Spire Guard up on the front walls here to help out. That'll be our contribution to the frontline engagement. So now we also have our Faith Bearers. These guys are going to be super essential, so we're going to keep them back. And probably just fall back to the choke like really, really quickly. This is an okay choke to defend as well, a couple streets, and I actually really like the way the siege battle's set up. I think it's really neat.
It will be done.
Archer, Archer, Archer. You guys can be right here. The Lions, we're going to keep them back. They can peel around and like hunt down goblins. We'll get ELTHARION to do his thing. We'll get you guys. Do we have anyone else in the front of the city? So these guys are up on the walls here, 3, and then we have our skirmishers in 4. And our Lions can be in 5. We can keep some Silver and Guard down by the gate. Eventually some trolls or other things will probably break through and we can try and squash them. Oh man, this is going to be fun. And I know the bounce fire looks okay now, but as soon as we start the battle, it will get quite crazy, I'm sure. All right, let's do this.
I've always known this day would come. Grom the Fat's appetite for destruction knows no bounds, and he has led his foul horde back to the gates of our city once more. Hold the walls as long as you can, my warriors, but if absolutely necessary, we shall fall back and make a last stand in front of the tower. Above all, the Waystone must not fall, for its destruction will be the catalyst for all Ulthuan's doom. Remember, if the walls are breached, we must retreat through the main gangways. By Lilith's will, their mobs shall follow us right into the enchanted traps set by our mages. May the power of Mathlan and Azir strike them. Grom will not stop until TOR Yvresse is left in flames and rubble. But I have defeated his horde before, and will do so again. This time, he will have no escape. I will make sure of it.
And here we go, guys. It's showtime. So let's get our archers, and I think we want to take out Debiggin. Yeah, the big scary rogue idol. Black orcs over here, double black orc here on this side. And let's go ahead and get our archers ready to do a little bit of skirmishing. I could go out for ELTHARION and go hunting. I want to be careful though. I have a feeling there's like some greenskin witchcraft out there, so let's avoid that. So we're going to shoot Debiggin here. And on this side, oh, there's a war boss on his own. Oh, that's so tempting. With black orcs nearby, I don't know. So Debiggin is taking a bit of work. Our archers don't have the best AP values, you know, weighted fire type thing, but taking down that big beastie I think is going to be pretty important. And they have smashed our walls here, but nonetheless they're going to be landing up top. We have a couple abilities. Summon the Sentinels does summon some of the Spire Guard and also does damage. We have the Enveloped in the Mist. This ability gives us ammo, Unbreakable, and Perfect Vigor. We also, of course, have our Warden's Cage. So the Gatehouse is going to get smashed relatively soon. The Rogue Idol, Debiggin, certainly taking some damage. ELTHARION and his bird patrolling. Now we have some Black Orcs. So let's start shooting these guys. Maybe do a Vortex. The Flame Vortex doesn't do too much against the Black Orcs, so... Alright, the Rogue Idol's almost down. Man, we're actually taking a bit of damage here, though. See if we get some freebies on some of these, like, goblins. Why not, right? Might as well try and break them if we can. So the Black Orcs are here. We'll go ahead and go in skirmish mode. We have some troops up on the high ground that I'm sure can help deal with them, but right now we'll just attack and get some goblins. Break some of these little lads down. So one of the Rogue Idols is just about to fall. Debiggin. How are these goblins not breaking yet? We better get up. Yeah, there's like Spider Riders and like other units like that coming. Let's see if we can take down the other Rogue Idol. Black Orcs are being kited back, and these units actually have anti-infantry bow shots. One of them is like kind of stuck here. Let's see if we can pull back. Let's see if we can like overwhelm them. We'll get some lions too to come help too. Yeah, that should be good. So the main gate is broken. Some trolls have come in, so we have our Silver and Guard and our nobles to kind of intercept. And now is the time to pull back our Spire Guard because the walls are looking really, really precarious. And let's hammer down these Black Orcs if we can. Yeah, these archers actually aren't bad against these type of units. Black Orcs taking some work. Let's shoot at these ones now. The lions, the war lions should be able to come in and peel off. All right, so we have spears in our characters at the gates. Hopefully we can keep the stone trolls at bay. And our archers are now falling back. And we need to get them back. Like trying to hold down here is, it looks good now, but it's going to get far worse. It's going to get far worse. All right, so we're going for these goblins here. These Black Orcs are being pounded. Lions charging in. We don't want to leave the lions in combat, though. They're going to be useful for chasing off big monsters. Let's go ahead and pull back. Now Debiggin, or one of the Rogue Idols, is coming in. Let's see if we can corral it at the gate. We have some magic. I really just want to save all my wins for healing. It's going to be a long fight. I mean, there's just more and more armies coming here. Rogue Idols are just so good at bunker busting. They have really, really good splash. Keep kiting you guys back. Let's go ahead and pull them up to the high ground, to the Faith Bearers. And what units do we have fighting here? Silver and Guard, yeah. Can we bring down the big Rogue Idol? That would be a big win for us. Go ahead and drop a heal here. Get all of our characters. Get ready to fall back. We only have a couple Silver and Guard holding here. It's Grom the Paunch. Look at him. He's here. Maybe we can get Grom. Nope, there's a Ragnarok's nearby. Alright, so let's get our characters back. Fall back, fall back, fall back. These guys can actually defeat the spider hatchlings. Yeah, we can let them win that. Alright, so we're pulling back. The paunch is on the hunt. I might need to cover my retreat. We could Spirit Leech him. Spirit Leech just doesn't feel worth it compared to Earthblood. Okay, so we got some good attacks in there, but we definitely want to fall back. So as far as archers go, let's see if we can shoot the big spider. I just don't want that noble to get gooned. We can fight for a second, I guess. Yeah, we have good archer support now. Yeah, this is actually good. Will Warden's Cage this guy? We can take out the paunch this early in the battle. That'd be a huge win for us. Yeah, the gates are lost. But we got to get the paunch down. Come on, get the paunch down. Get him, ELTHARION. Elvish tactics. Is there anything Silver and Guard we still have fighting? Yeah, we can make it so they don't lose models for a period of time. Take this out. We have our archers shooting up on the high ground. We could use the lions to come peel as well, but yeah, we need to fall back. This is like really, we don't need to be taking this damage. We really don't. So you guys, let's set you up on the hill here. We're pulling back. The spider has been taken down. Oh, it's actually broken now? Yeah, it's broken. Okay. We could recharge it, try and get some freebies. Yeah, but like you can see, there's so much more coming. Bring it down, bring it down. You guys pull back up here. Yep, now we got Blackworks coming around the seam. Can use the wah. Pull over here. And how are our characters doing? Alright, so that guy's shattered. And we actually have the war lines. The war lines might be able to chew this down with our character support. Let's do that. There are giant Arachnox cracks here. Apotheosis on ELTHARION. And Refuse to Die on the Faith Bearers, which are currently wad up. And you guys need to pull back. Yeah, one of them really just got dragged into combat here, but actually didn't do a bad job. Shoot that rogue idol. Alright, so we're shooting at the approaching units on the street here. The Lions and company were able to take out the Wyvern. Let's pull back. Get the Faith Bearers going in. Use Grom's Wah against him. And over here, good. We cracked that position. Blackworks need to go down, though. They're a big threat. Oh, but ELTHARION's taking so much damage. Especially with a little, like, War Boss on him, too. So now I think we need to start falling back to the main streets. Yeah, good. So we have some heavy pressure here. Let's get our Faith Bearers in. Pop the wall on them too. Pull you guys back up the street. So let's go ahead and start setting up our holds up on the hill. The Sentinels, we can pull back here. Pull these Faith Bearers back. We're going to do like a bit of a covered retreat here. We can go ahead and use the Oath of Replenishment now to get the vigor buff. Yeah, there's a giant coming right there. That's pretty scary stuff. Where's ELTHARION? Okay, you need to get back to business, dude. And War Boss should get taken out. Blackworks, triple gold chevron, mind you. The giant fell. Can we get that War Boss? And drop some pot shots on him. Pulling back's probably smarter here. Pull these Faith Bearers over to defend that flank. And how is our missile support here? Let's bring down the giant if we can. ELTHARION able to break down the War Boss here. He's really just getting in the thick of things. They're really trying to bunker bust this position. Let's pull the Phoenix back and use our Vortex. We could pull the Lions over to help too. They have really good AP. Let's do that. So now we're going to fall back with our characters. That giant has been taken down on its approach. What do we have down here? Okay. We got stuff coming. We got a lot of pressure. It's alright. The Lions were able to help bunker bust this position as well, but some nasty Skulkers lurking around the corner. Let's go head them off before they can flank us. And the Bird, any good vortexes we can drop on approaching troops? Yeah, actually, there's a pretty ugly morass of greenskin forces down there. Oh boy, that's not good. That is not good. These are Spire Guard. I guess they can defeat Night Goblins in combat. We still have some in the Sentinels too. Gotta make sure we're not doing anything sloppy or stupid with ELTHARION. Alright, so we're flying overhead. We got a lot of Goblins here. Oh man, he's really slowed. They got us with the Smoke Bomb. Throw a Wyvern here too. Yeah, we gotta be careful. Let's get a Vortex there. Then when he's back up, we'll pull him back here. And over here, where were we able to break the nasty Skulker position? Oh, we got a messy fight here. Do we have Waff cooldown? We don't at the moment. Keep healing ELTHARION. Get all of you guys pushing in. We're gonna fall back to the hill here in a minute. Balance of Power is pulling for us, which is always a good thing. Faith Bearers chasing them off. Spire Guard can pull back. We're getting some good fire in the choke. The Bird's coming back. Grom the Paunch has indeed been defeated once and for all. Let's pull back. And how are we doing? Yeah, our bird's coming here. We need to get all of our big boys. These guys hit pretty hard. Bring down the big spider if we can. Get the noble up front. Get you guys position here. Looks like an orc boss is coming from that side as well. Come on, war lines. No. No lines. Fall back, fall back, fall back. Faith bearers. Form a choke here. We could summon the sentinels. Probably not a bad idea. Let's see if we can summon the sentinels to save our war lines here. So you see it'll pop, and it'll do a wind spell. It does like a blast, and then it summons the Spire Guard, the sentinels, which I believe are like anti-large specialists. Yeah, good. Alright, so we have our last stand position. Let's go ahead and yell wah right back in the face of these guys. ELTHARION can go here. We have a Spirit Leech too if we want to. It's fine, we can do that. We still have a couple recharges. Let's take him out. ELTHARION, is there anything we want to keep from dying? The Faith Bearers here. And good. So we broke this position. Let's pull back. I think these summoned units are permanent too in this mission. Yeah, they are. So the sentinels that you summon don't actually break. So you get 4 free units. Oath replenishment. Chase. Phoenix can take out the pump wagons. Let's assess the threats that are still coming. So we still have these flyers up in the sky. Some artillery. A big old troll hag. Take him out. Archer shooting downtown. Yeah, we got rid of the spider before it approached. Yeah, falling back is pretty important for sure. If you try and hold the walls, I mean, it's doable, but we definitely could have lost that if we tried to hold the walls, I think. Lions, tigers, and bears, you guys pull back. What do we have here? We have some more black orcs. That war boss is broken, so we can pull back ELTHARION. Can apotheosis himself. Take him out. Use the wall against him. Oh, that's so funny. How good do their stats get? Pretty freaking good. Oh my god. Oh my god, look how bad those Orc Boar Boy Biggins get wrecked. Here are our 2 heroes. Henry Cavill, I know you're Superman, man, but you gotta take it easy with that chase there. Some Skulkers snuck around the back, but nothing we can't handle. I'm feeling pretty comfortable now. I feel like the main brunt of it is over. Some Black Orcs coming on the far side. Let's pull you guys back a little bit. The Phoenix fighting somewhere. Oh no, not the Phoenix. The Phoenix. Foolish bird. Back up in the sky and come back to us. I would have been sad. We've had this Phoenix the whole campaign, you know. It would have been a little bit painful to lose that. So Wah's active here. Let's go ahead and turn you guys to face the incoming threat from this angle. And the Phoenix is coming back to us. Good. He's going to be here in a minute. And we can get you guys to charge these Black Orcs. ELTHARION the Grim. And Soul Quench them also. Actually, yeah, screw that. Let's save the one's magic. Do we have Wah on these guys? I don't think so. Oh, we do actually. Very good. Alright, so we're doing some damage there. We've engaged. Phoenix can fly over and drop a big fat bombardment right here. I know our allies' prince is in a little bit of trouble. Henry Cavill and company. Let's get him over there to help. Alright, here we go. And boom. Phoenix is going to dive down. Do some damage. Do we have any Wahs active? We do not. The Lions are happily chasing off goblins in the back. And how's ELTHARION doing here? Is there a war boss or something? Yeah, just night goblins. Make it so these guys can't lose models, and we'll apotheosis them. With our 2 characters here, we should win that pretty easily. Alright, take him out. I think we're pretty close to winning this. But granted, it doesn't mean the campaign's over just because we win this. We still have to get TOR Yvresse to the highest tier. Go ahead and do this to get the vigor. We'll summon the sentinels down here to try and break those archers. And just crush this flank. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Has TOR Yvresse been defended? I believe so. Oh, yeah. You know what would actually be fun, too, is to like see challenge campaigns for like how quick you can beat ELTHARION's campaign. I think you just have to spam like a ton of growth. Maybe like a year from now we'll do a speed run. You know, once people want to see this again. And now there's a couple artillery pieces. We'll do a little bit of fast forwarding as we chase them down. It's like all the artillery is like the only thing that lives. There's just a bunch of haggard catapult rocks just coming after us. Alright, let's go break the center mass of these Doom Divers. Come on, give it to us! Yes! TOR Yvresse has been defended. The foul greenskin horde has been driven asunder. and we'll see you guys on the campaign map. You know, that's actually a really fun quest battle. I really enjoyed that one. Like, it's frenetic, you know, it's intense. There's always, like, stuff coming. We got kind of lucky getting Paunch early on like that. He overextended. Because I did this, basically you can play this as a quest battle in the quest battle menu. So when I first got my hands on the build, I played the quest battle just to see what it was like. And yeah, it was pretty intense for sure. Ground the Paunch here. We lost some of our garrison. Looks like the prince died, but he might have lived.
Coin is all they are worth.
Coin is all they're worth.
Build our defenses.
We'll take the forced slaver.
The Asur need no longer fear the Goblin King's savage return. Grom is slain, and the Waystones light the path to a better tomorrow. The Warden does not join the celebrations. Other foes will hunger for Yvresse. And so Eltharion's grim watch is without end.
Very cool. We got the Horn of Vol. Look at that. Missile damage. Your allies in range.
I will avenge.
ELTHARION is leveled up. So World Asunder, we could take... Yeah, I probably should have taken Wall Warden. Man, that would have been super good in that final battle. Take it now. And we have Henry Cavill. Superman has indeed proven true to his name. We have a recruitment slot, but we get the Rahagar's Pride. Hell yeah. 10,000 gold, I will take it. Diplomatic relations with High Elves for defeating Grom the Paunch. Causes terror when fighting greenskins. Ooh, that's pretty strong for sure. Granted, I don't know what other greenskins there are down here. Some beastmen. We could stomp Imric. Imric's kind of a dick, so I certainly wouldn't mind. That could be fun. Maybe we'll fight Imric here for the remainder of the campaign. We'll see. So basically, to defeat the campaign, we need to get to the defense level to match, to be 100. She's just kind of doing her thing here. I think that's pretty much it for the turn, guys. Who's our prisoner? Yeah, we still have her. For some reason, the extra powder didn't kick in. Maybe we need a turn for it to work, but we'll find out. All right, and we're back in business. TOR of Yvresse. How far are we off from getting the next tier? Build the next plaza. You know what? I'll probably destroy this and get more growth buildings just to try and get the final infrastructure built a little bit quicker. Is there anything else we want to do here? Nope. Sartosa we need to take to sea before we start to have some problems. Do we even need to march, though?
Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
Probably. March will get us a little bit further away. Because we could go down south. How quick are they going to build up? Yeah, I think our garrison defenses could handle them. So we'll march down here. We'll go to our settlement down south to kind of lick our wounds. This army's pretty good. Scouting. It's always pretty good. Get those magical items. Do we have anything we want to equip to this character? We don't have much extra, to be honest. I mean, we're still, like I said, not like deep into the late game, so... Here, we're all set. We're all set. High Elves are our homies. We could like try and confederate some of these weaker factions up north. Illyrian, for some reason, just hates us. Goodness gracious. So now we have some options. ELTHARION is -9, and why does he dislike us? Hero actions against Knights of Calidor. Oh, the influence. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. It is improving, though. They're currently at war with the lizard people. He's just like growling at me. Alright, so we get the growth going here. We can head on down. Taking out Imric would be a really funny thing. Army's doing okay. Let's go ahead and move down here. And it looks good, looks good. He's doing pretty good in terms of this region. I mean, he's spreading out. But he's very heavily sandwiched between the dinos. Like, if I were to attack him, it'd probably just be over for him. We could go look for some Skaven, too, but I'm pretty sure the lizards have dominated this entire continent. Could go for, like, Ikit Claw over here. That could be something else to consider. Yeah, anyways, we'll get to it. All right, so all is done there. She is going to keep hanging out. Just go right there. And, okay. I think that's it. We'll see you guys in the next turn. Hey, ready for duty. All right. So it looks like you're down here, and you are very, very close to our dude. He'll go secure some more influence, which I'm sure Imric loves. Ilthamar Chariot or the Great Eagle. Let's get the Eagle. I like having the Gooning Air Force. All right. So now we kind of got to decide what we want to do. If we look up here, looks like there are some vampires, but I mean, these lands are pretty crappy for us. In terms of expansion, like nothing here is really great. This region is probably one of the few ones that is decent. Imric's down here, of course, causing some problems.
indeed to have the ear.
God, he's so arrogant. It's like, I just can't, like... That's why I like ELTHARION as far as, like, high elf characters go. He's just not, like, a dickhead like that. It doesn't seem that way, at least. Alright, so do we want to go take Kasabar? Or do we want to go fight the vampires up to the north? We can fight the vampires. That'll be fine. Oh man, we take yeah, we don't take wasteland attrition, but we were going to take a ton of desert attrition. So that's just not cost effective for us at all. Down here, where else would we want to go? We could travel over to Lustria. So let's just go through here. And we'll head to Spectazuma, and if we can get there before the end of the campaign, that'd be cool. Currently nothing we can really do with Warden supplies. Everything's fully upgraded right now. It'd be cool if there was like a way you could use them, like even when you upgrade everything, because it happens very early in this campaign that you get all that set. Infrastructure here is fine. Everything here is fine. You have moved. And Azuma.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
We have to go through more attrition here, so we'll move down here. And we should be able to move to recover. Do we want a peace treaty with Sartosa in the meantime? She won't even take it, she's pissed. Well, she's in my prison, so shouldn't be hard to initiate diplomacy with her. Alright guys, next turn. Trace has been destroyed, interesting. Probably the Norskins. So we'll head ashore. So we'll just go ahead full speed. We can land right here. Very good, so now we're going to get some fat replenishment. And definitely want to get the Protector of the Everqueen. Elven Seeds would be really good for sniping, actually. Let's get you. Let us go ahead and get you. And I believe we actually have Lore Master of Hoeth recruitment capacity. We got 20 on this stack here. We could certainly get some better units. We are rolling in the dough. We're in Heroes, Lore Master of Hoeth. We could get one. Athletic, Conductor. Ooh, Wind's Magic Power Reserve. That's always really good. And he has Arcane Conduit. Yeah, let's get him. We'll send him down here. All right. So we also have this noble here, so he'll continue to secure influence. Looks like the lizards might win this battle. Hard to say. Nonetheless, we'll head on over in this direction.
I cannot rest.
ELTHARION's going to be heading to Spectazuma. Try and get that last of the Borderlands missions. Everything is done here. Done. And done.
My powers are yours.
Unassign skill points. Plunge troops with you. And we'll see you guys in the next run. Alright, so let's go ahead and check the growth situation up and see if we can get TOR of Yvresse. And I do want to get TOR of Yvresse at its max level, so I can show you guys the tier 5 units. So a couple turns, 175 per turn. Totally forgot to build this growth building like I was planning, but that's okay. And we do have the growth trait on as well. That's good. So ELTHARION's going to keep hustling. We can see Imric doing his fun business down here. Yeah, let's kind of head out to sea that way. Should be fine. We have enough money to marshal an army in a hurry if we need to. Everything's being built here. Everything's good at Gorgazon. Our character is healing up as well. Go into encamp stance for now. Let's go and switch that. Is there any global recruitment? We could get some sword masters, could get some sisters, but sisters do have a 4-turn global recruitment cycle, which certainly isn't nice. It might not be bad to have some war lines in this army. So let's cut these standard archers for now. We could even get like triple, eagle here. So we'll get. Do we even need more front line? I mean, yeah, we'll just get some. We'll get some lines. It'll be fun. They'll be okay at chasing down like handgun mobs and things when we fight the Vampire Coast. All right, so he is healing up. This noble can go ahead. Do we have a noble in this force? Does not look like it. So we'll go ahead and send the noble up here. And the Lore Master of Hoeth can come down. Just going to be like a character Death Star.
You have use of my power.
That is the mage. Here's the Lore Master. Looks good to me. Pass. And we could release Aranessa, but I think having the extra powder could be fun for a period of time. Granted, if we do release her, it'll give us some pretty good economy. Experience for Archmages, Lore Masters. Sure, let's just do it. Buff up our characters. See you guys in the next turn. All right, we gained some influence. Very good. Yeah, let's go to Spectazuma. So let's go ahead and see where that is. The Jungle Purge. Oh, God, that's so freaking far. That's so far. My goodness. Well, let's do it. I mean, we can fight some pirates on the way. It'll be fun. It'll be a fun adventure to close this one out. And if we don't get there before the end, yeah, it is what it is. It's just, we just have to fight some, like, forest goblins or something. Get growth going here. You're going to keep heading down. And you might be healthy enough to march out now. No, I think one more turn of healing should do the trick. Then we can march back out and go for the Vampire Coast here. Oh man, it's really annoying that we have all this like stupid reef here. The Gulf, ugh. Tim King's just being all, old and decrepit there as they do. What unique buildings do we have at the plateau? Is there anything we want to get to unlock? I mean, we could do this. The Ulthamar Forged does unlock our future military recruitment. This gives us cultural advancements. Mistwalker Sanctum would also allow us to recruit them, but let's actually just get this to unlock the, to unlock the next tier. All right, she's all good. Looks like everybody's moved. I think ELTHARION has moved out to the river. Or to the ocean. Yeah, he's all set. All right, guys, next turn. All right, we're back in business. We got buffs for our war lions. Oh no, we're unstoppable now. And you, if we march, can we get past the attrition is the question.
Ready to march.
Didn't quite look like it. It's really quite annoying, actually. So I really don't want to take the attrition, because then we have to land on Sartosa and take more attrition there. Is there any other way I could go? Go through here and then move? Yeah, they're kind of blocking that angle. So I can just about get past it. So what we'll do, just to check, is we'll move like right here. And actually, this is like, looks like that's about as good as the march is going to get. We'll go right here.
This is rank madness.
This is rank madness, what? And we'll see if we can like squeak past the attrition here next turn. Our mage is leveled up, so we'll give her an elven steed so she can charge around the battlefield and get more efficient magic usage. And our character's running up to join. We'll set a path out there just in case I forget. And this character is... Oh, hey, what's going on here, cat? You might need to chill out a little bit. You could always recruit a new army just to stop this, but honestly, this is such a pathetic army. I think we can use the Mists of Yvresse, which will actually be, useful. So we got some pirates here. This could be fun. Pirate battle. Although we'll move across. We're on a mission to Spectazuma. Henry Cavill. Let's level you up. Hard to hit. Although the missile resist probably be useful here.
Joy is wanton.
We actually have a city here we can take too. I don't know why nobody's taken that. Spectazuma is so damn far. I wonder if this pirate army would attack us. Morn gulls, crabs. You know what, we'll move out. And if they attack us, then so be it. We'll fight the battle. Because, the pirates kind of have an inclination to do that if they think they're stronger. Alright, so we have resources here that we've gotten. Get an Elvish Embassy. The embassies are a pretty good building to spam. Gives you like global trade income and a couple other things like that. Alright, walls are being built at all of our different cities. TOR of Yvresse, the current growth situation, is a couple turns. Yeah, not too long. Let's go ahead and get you. You've leveled up. And for you, let's get Lilia's Blessing, just in case we throw you in an army eventually. It's good to me, and we have some new technologies. We have the income from entertainment. For now, we'll just do this, because we're going to get cultural advancement soon, anyways, for that building we built. So, yeah, we'll just do that for now. All right, so everybody's good. We're preparing our Inquisition to go hunt down the Sartosans. We'll see you guys in the next turn. All right. Good, good. Everything's going well. Nest. Perfect. So now we can march past the attrition and not take any unnecessary damage on our force. All right, perfect. So we're going to head up to Sartosa. You are going to head down here. And it seems like there's a jankety army here, but I think LSA and all of my coastal cities have, like, strong garrisons. Yeah. I mean, that one's our weakest one, I guess. Yeah, I guess we never built walls there because it's the main city. We could still win that, I think, though. Especially considering it's a siege battle. Alright, so let's go ahead and get growth fully maxed out here to get the final ball rolling a little bit. We're moving across the Great Sea. Oh, but attrition is going to hurt. There's not too many ways past that, huh? And I guess we go up here. Yeah, we're going to have to just eat it somewhere. So let's go and just minimize the distance we have to travel. I know we just passed over some treasure. That's fine. Let's do this. Anything else in this region? Upgrades are going across the board. Cultural advancements will happen next turn. Some unassigned skill points. Training on him. And you are not moving. And we'll see you guys in the next turn. Cetra coming in with some trade. Defensive alliance, I'm good. We'll just hang out till the rest of the turn passes here. So, I probably should check the Norscan situation in the north. I've been a little bit sloppy about that, but that's okay. You're going to keep heading up here towards Sartosa. And now we do have an army landed in our territories. Now, this is actually going to be funny because they're going to be taking damage from the Mists of Yvresse. Okay, that's fine. Nothing really to do there. Are they just going to raid? We could recruit a lord here for now, just to be safe. The mists are, of course, spread to this region, so they're going to start taking some attrition. I don't have the current right for another 7 turns. That's the one that really like wrecks them hard.
You must restore order.
What is this army? So it looks like some bloats, some militia, depth guard. Yeah, and we have a noble and walls, and if they go up north, yeah, I'm not really concerned. We don't need to spend the money on that. Although they might start raiding me, which would be a little bit annoying.
The people are restive.
We'll see what they do. Play it by ear.
Servant.
This mage, is there anything we can do to this army? Ooh, we can try and wound.
Come forth.
We'll do this next turn. That'll really wreck that army pretty good. And you are going to get more assassinate. All right, so we're heading up here. ELTHARION is heading up the coast to, maybe go fight some Skaven and some pirates. We'll see. We are in a hard march stance, and there actually is a pretty big pirate army here, which, yeah, even in March, like, do we want to take this out? Let's have some fun. Let's do it. ELTHARION does not stand for piracy. It's going to be a scary fight, but I think we got it, and we'll see you guys in the battle. All right, guys, and now we're back in business to fight the dreaded pirates. Let's get this party started. Go ahead and start battle. I guess most of their army was like gold chevroned. I was like wondering why it was so bad for us, the balance of power. We have some pretty good traits. They have handgun mobs, which we can outrange with our archers. They have crabs, which hopefully our flying goon squad can do well against. We also have the noble on the eagle now, too. So let's go and take inventory. So here we have the deck gunners. Yeah, we're going to get our lion goon squad over there. Try and take them out. Archers will square up here. We don't have extra powder, which is very strange. Maybe you can only have one unique ability, because we have Grom's Big Wah, and maybe since we defeated him, it like locked it in or something. I don't know. Kind of a weird thing. Anyways, do a little bit of juking here. These war lions can just kind of lurk in the trees. We need to move up as quickly as we possibly can. Take out these stupid jet gunners. And then when the zombies rotate away here, we can use them to take out the carronade. We'll go shoot some depth guard here. Shoot some depth guard here with these guys. Move them actually away from the gunnery mobs. So here comes the Air Force. The Royal Bird Air Force. This one can actually stay up. And we'll fly over here and try and get on these handguns here. Actually, we'll go on the halberds. Alright, so Morn are popping out of the trees now. So we should pull back. We're about to be in range. Get you guys shooting here. You guys can shoot these pirates. And you guys can shoot the Morgul's. Which we probably do want to intercept here. Get you guys going, pop the wall. Go in hard here. The war lines are still just lurking in the shadows. Can't quite get on that cannon, which is annoying. We'll split up our pressure. These other war lines can go ahead and jump onto the gunnery mobs here. And we'll engage. We'll engage. Depth guard are going to be a little bit tricky, but with the lore master, we should be okay there. Great, so those Morgul's got completely crumped. Let's pull you guys around here, and I believe we have other lines that can collapse under the cannon. Very good. So Henry Cavill. Overcast and Earthblood right there if you can. Forgot to use the wall, but it's okay. We'll use it now. It's not something, you think about when you're playing High Elves. And the archers are now peppering in. Let's go after the big old Colossus. Bring the beastie down. These things are scary, as we all well know. Take out the carronade there. Very good. Should be able to go and finish off whatever we want at this point. Go after the deck gunners here. Although I think our war lines have gotten in there pretty good. And do we want to push in here? We can. Sure, let's do it. War lions, go. Feast on their souls. How are the archers doing? It's actually a kind of a hard fight here. It's a nice little Vampire Coast army they got. So we can use this. Doesn't really matter. We'll make it so none of the guys can die here. Henry Cavill taking a lot of damage, so probably going to want to Earthblood himself. We're getting some work in there. Good, so the Colossus has fallen. These guys can move up. These lions are probably going to have to pull back. Let's go after the character. War lines, chew faster. Chew faster, my precious. I think there's a lot of Depth Guard in here. Depth Guard are pretty good against our Faithbearer units. So pull back here. Can send the Eagle to go after the carronade. Henry Cavill probably needs to pull back. Speak quickly? We're doing it, man. War lions, get back. You guys get in combat. Finish off the handgun mobs. War lions, come on, chew faster. The Crabos are certainly not fun. So what do we have here? Yeah, we got the big rotting Leviathan. Bring it down. We're going to have to do some recruitment after this, but this is fun. At least we're getting some battles in. War lions still chewing away here, but there are some crabs. Mr. Krabs. Pop that. It tanks their leadership, which is nice. pull around the back, see if we can do some more pressure here. Now we're a little bit surrounded. So the big crab has fallen. So now we can switch you guys here, and the war lines can go ahead and hopefully finish that off. Rahagar's Pride can go in and hopefully take out that artillery piece. You guys can kite back a little bit. Actually, let's just pop Grom's Wall and have him fight. Henry Cavill, let's heal up those single entities, just like High Elf multiplayer. And their forces are getting thin. So we'll probably go back and land off the coast after this and, you know, recruit some new units like Sisters of Avalon and things like that. How are we doing? Apotheosis, heal up the noble. Hounds have done their work here. Good, rear charge those guys, rear charge here. And that is going to be army loss. It's quite a scrappy pirate army. I mean, I guess everything was gold chevroned. Our archers still have tons of ammo. And that's the thing about these units, they have extra ammo, which is really, really strong. What's still left? Okay, some crumbling depth guard there, or zombie pirates. Alright guys, Pyrrhic victory indeed. We'll see you guys in the battlefield. You know, it didn't even occur to me to actually capture that prisoner. Because it's just like, since it's a pirate, like I think it just goes permanently. Alright, so where is that city here? Definitely going to want to encamp somewhere if we can. Avoid that little vortex. Pull back. ELTHARION is leveled up, so now we can go ahead and get a Hand of Glory, Grim Discipline, I guess. Yeah, we'll get that. See, that's something too. If you see Grim Discipline, it replaces Martial Master, Martial Prowess for the Lord's Army, yeah. Like, that would have been nice to have for the final battle too. Melee attack. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's really strong. But it's all good. We took the challenge and we somewhat succeeded. Anything here for you? We can get the Chariot, give you options, but let's get some missile resist. Because again, you could be getting poked on your big bird there. Looks like there are some rat armies. Skaven would be actually a fun foe to fight. So on that note, we could land off this shore here and go and push up towards the Skaven. Greenskins are what you really want to fight though, because you can get that global recruitment by raising their cities. Yeah, and I think we're all right. Our Sartosa army lurks in the shadows. And let's check our growth situation here. Hopefully this army won't be able to do too much against us. All right, guys. Next turn, we'll be able to upgrade to our Yvresse. So we have a Yvresse coming in. She's like, Anakin, I'm too weak. You know, do we want to do it? No, screw that. Get out of here. And the Sartosans are just like, fine, we're just going to raid your territories then, just throwing a tantrum. All right, very good. Faction destroyed, so we're going to go regular speed for now. Go here, and what do we not need in this army? We can probably cut one of the Lothern Sea Guard to get room for our new character. What is this? Yeah, it's the same army. It's just getting wrecked. So now we actually have TOR Yvresse at the final level. So it's going to take 6 turns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rapid fire these turns really quickly. I'll probably be editing this part out, but if anything significant comes, like a battle, I will cut that in and make sure to show you guys. So for now, let's go ahead and get ELTHARION. Land on the shore here. We got some rats to fight, potentially. I think that'd be kind of a fun scrap. Unfortunately, yeah, I guess I have the Panther. We could actually take this mountainous region from the rats. That would actually be good, because it's not red climate. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Some building options, Galbaraz. And we're all set for the turn. Yvresse, since we're not getting the extra powder anyways, we're going to indoctrinate her. Send her back, so now we have line of sight of Sartosa and also get some of their money. And that is it for the turn. So guys, going to be a quick couple turns here. I'll cut in if anything significant happens, but otherwise we'll see you guys at the very end. All right, guys, and we're back. As we progress through those last couple turns, I did find Deathmaster Snitch off on his lonesome, so we're actually going to try and capture him and see what the Skaven bring to the table here for the prison mechanic. All right, here we go. It is a choke battle, which is always good for us. Of course, have our glorious missile units. So let's get them all set up in a big, ugly spaghetti line, because I don't think we're going to need too many crazy tactics for this battle. Get our Air Force going, including our Noble. Cavill will lead from the front. Skirmishers will be here, and war lines are ready to feast on some rats. Start deployment, start battle. Let's do it to it. So let's advance, get you guys going, get our skirmishers going, and also get the war lines on the flank. Should be able to collapse those ratsies pretty quick. Clan rats are shields, so you can see these penetrating missiles will do some big damage there, hopefully. Here they go, let's watch. That's not bad. Not the best I've ever seen, but certainly not useless. War lines are waiting to collapse on the top. And we can just go ahead and just do a big old move order here. Yeah, that's going to be fine. They have a couple slingers themselves, I think. Just do a big vortex drop right here. Warp Grinder might be able to get us. I don't know where Deathmaster is at the moment. The Wa currently is not active, but we'll wait for a couple seconds. Yes, the High Elf Wa! Release it. Eltharion actually took a lot of damage from some of those guys. The war lines, is there anything we want to collapse on here? Let's see if we can sneak through the back. Eltharion can heal himself too, of course. Some buffs to nearby units. Put you in 5. And there's Deathmaster. Alright, so let's see if we can capture this little rat. We'll save Spirit Leech. Yes. He's kind of a hard target to see, to be honest. The archers seem to be pounding pretty well. War lines in the back. Alright, where is this little Deathmaster? Alright, so we have our Faith Bearers fighting in the pits. We'll use a heal with Henry Cavill. Should help Eltharion a little bit. We might have to like break off the Skaven formation before. You guys helping out there? Very good. Get on him. Let's keep going after Deathmaster. Come on, Henry, we need you too. All hands on deck. Yeah, I'm curious what this Skaven will bring. It's not like a common enemy you fight in this campaign. Come on. Okay, we just need to get him out of this formation here if we can. Let's get everyone going in there. Just balls deep. Spirit Leech. Come on, Noble. Finish him off. How long do we have? Time's running. We should get him here. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we got the rat, which is good. So now we'll get to see our questions be answered pertaining to what we get. These guys come up here. Let's have you chase that rat. And they were in March stance, so we actually don't need to chase here. Should be army losses in a second. I don't know why it's not. Go, get in there. Spirit Leech them. Henry Cavill, heal. Eltharion, heal. Apotheosis. Warlines chasing down those damn annoying skirmishers. Gutter runners are probably one of the most annoying units in the whole game. Alright guys, we'll see you on the campaign map. So we'll take the replenishment considering we're kind of in hostile lands here. And we should have enough to still encamp, which is good. So now we have Deathmaster. Okay, oh my god, Mistalker units receive Scurry Away and Strength in numbers. Let's try it. Scurry Away? So, leadership, melee defense, oh my god. Oh, and they lose speed though. Oh man, that's so funny. Alright, so for Eltharion, we pretty much have everything we want in this tree. We'll just keep getting Soul Quench leveled up. Get these characters going as well. And these guys as well. So Henry, what else do we have down here? Could get some more combat skills. Certainly not bad. Very good. And Azuma, our other character, who of course we've been leveling up, is back in the main cities. We've just kind of fallen back to our territories. We have another army recruiting up in the north in case any pressure comes. And TOR Yvresse currently has 2 turns, so we'll see you guys after those 2 turns pass. Alright guys, and here we are at the end of the campaign. You can see it was certainly a fun one. Yeah, all the updates and everything. But I think that actually might be the fastest campaign of the game. I'm trying to think about what might be... Like, what is quicker than this campaign? I mean, you can win the final battle. If you, like, play it perfectly, you can win it, I think, like, late turn 30s, maybe early turn 40s. And again, this is on very hard difficulty, so if you're on, like, Legendary or something like that, it could, of course, be a very different circumstance. But I have to say, I really enjoyed this campaign. I like the speed. I like the pace. I usually get bored of campaigns, like, after turn 100. You know, turn 80, I'm kind of like, all right, let's start something new. Because the beginning of the campaigns is the most fun part. But the fact that it's so quick, I really like that. And if you want to play long campaign, you can just go do Mortal Empires. I love that you have an option for a quick campaign that you can finish in, 60 to 70, 80 turns. It's a really fun, fluid experience. So anyways, guys, I want to sincerely thank you all for joining me on this quest. Gromp the Paunch has been defeated. Ulthuan has been saved. Certainly quite a bit of fun. The final battle was quite cool. And yeah, can't complain. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please join the party. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff coming up, giveaways, all sorts of goodies on streams. And yeah, Henry Cavill as well did very well this campaign. You can see all his accomplishments flashing on the side here. Gromp the Paunch has been squashed for the last time, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.